Whenever we start talking about this money, I am no longer accepting none of those 2020 excuses. Keep
Right.
them over there. Because
Yeah.
as long as YouTube is free, you can learn.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think, King? Right? I mean, personally, I mean, obviously, as you people wake up, wake up, wake up, right? So, what do you think, right? Do you think? What do you think? How about we put it out there, right? We get we get up to 100 subscribers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? We go
Yep.
100 subscribers, right? How about this, right? To see you guys, to let you guys know how legit we are, right? Right? Boom, right? Simple, right? All you guys got to do, boom, you come to the show, right? You get 100 subscribers, and then going forward, what we're going to do once a week when we drop our videos, right? We not only are we going to drop a gem on you, right? We're going to actually create a show to where we're going to actually show you guys how to set up an actual trading account, right? And not only are we going to show you guys how to actually set up a trading account, we're actually going to show you guys how to actually trade in stocks live, right? Again, the only
Mm,
differences from us versus everybody else is
I
simple.
like that.
It's either you're going to either choose to see what we're about, and by authenticating our receipts, you
Hey,
then
man.
be able to in real time do it right with look at the video, do it in real time, and then you can see those results, right? Again, when you go into YouTube and these different platforms, you're gonna see a range of different things. And I'm not saying that these places is not legit, right? But when right, but now when you go through the process, right, now you're able to understand things that are, let's say, necessary, specific to to the results that you're trying to seek. So meaning, we're not, I'm not saying to cut corners, right? Because in order for you to be able to understand it on the level that you need to get to, you need to be able to understand it. However, what we're going to be doing is showing you guys exactly what that looks like, right? Basic stuff, right? And empowerment stuff for you to be more educated so you can do what? Create wealth. Yeah, me. But yeah, King, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know what you think about that, right? But I don't know. Let's see.
I love it, man.
All
I
right.
definitely love it. That's dope. I like that because in terms of, it's one thing to talk about it, but now
Facts.
it's more so showing you. And for me, because I'm already invested, I am okay with showing you my Robinhood account.
Okay.
I know some people have a stigma about Robinhood, but that was where I was making my money at.
Let's
So
go.
before they did all the stuff that they did, nothing against them. They did what they did because the people that own the majority of the company, if they call you, you're gonna pick up. And
Yep.
they say, hey, y'all costing us money.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna answer if I had a company myself and my majority shareholder called me, he's like, yo, you need to stop doing this or stop this. I'm like, well, you own, exactly. I'm gonna stop that. So in the day, nothing against Robinhood. That's where I was making my money at. I've been warned and I've been told to get my money out of there. I'm working on that. But in the meantime, I'm very well to be transparent in terms of, you know, how to trade, what to do, and which one to pick. Because I'm trying out. It's like I look at Robinhood in terms of a relationship. So right now I'm on the market, you know what I mean? I'm looking for new brokerages just
Let's go.
open, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I
Think
like
about
SoFi,
TD America trade.
huh?
TD
I have
America trade.
I have Fidelity. I didn't look
Mhm.
into TD.
Say it,
Um,
huh?
huh?
You broke up. Say it again.
No, I have Fidelity. I heard about Schwab, TD. I heard about
Right.
all of these things, but this is what I'm saying. I still have a little bit of contracts tied up into Robinhood. So for me, it's
No, no,
like,
no. Like when you're ready to switch over. Yeah.
yeah, I know, because I'm looking at it in terms of making sure that none of my money is tied up into contracts because
Right.
that's where I make most of my money. Those are options. Options is where you're making money at.
Yep. Yep.
But that's for another episode. Once we get the first episode in terms of
Correct.
teaching you how to
Right.
trade,
Right.
and we might, at the end of the day, we want to teach you about wealth, educate you, what's going on. That's what we do.
Facts.
It's no longer about just talking. They show you.
Facts.
And
Facts.
then at the end of the day, like I've been saying, it's gonna go back to you to make the decision on what you want to do. We can tell
Correct.
you all you want. You can bring
Yep.
the horse to the water, but it's up to the horse to drink it. I ain't saying you're a horse, but I'm just, and that's so funny because Fidelity just sent me an email saying, "Welcome to Fidelity." Crazy, right?
Right.
That email just popped up just now. Yeah, man. The universe is always probably potentially invest in Bitcoin. I could have potentially got in Tesla. Like when I was playing those games, those online games that I know a lot of people are playing on their phone, and when it pops up, you're like, it's only $2 right now. But if you were to take all of that money, you were to be like, okay, let me put it over here or into any investment. I'm not specifically talking about the stock market because that's what I'm in, but into any type of investment, what would be the return on that investment? It would be it would have been way better than whatever enjoyment you get out of that game. So for me as a person, I play those games and I put a lot of money into it. Now legit, I remember there's a game that I played, right? And I invested so much money into it. I got all the characters. It was a Marvel game. Got all the characters, and then it just ended. It just ended. Like they just shut it down. It wasn't like, oh, it got yeah, they just shut it down, bro. They legit just shut it down. It was just like I have nothing to show for it. Yes, I had all the characters at the end, but what was my return? It was like, okay, yeah, joy, that was fun for that moment, but what about right now? I have nothing to show for it. So, in that day, we only have right now and make decisions not only for right now, because when you get to that point where you want to be, whether you have a dream or whatever you have written in your heart about what you want to do, at the end of the day, you can tell people. Some may see it, some may not even understand it, but it's still up to you to execute whatever you feel in here that is drawing you towards whatever that is. It is up to you to do that. So I know, man, I'm over here preaching, but you know what I mean? It's been a while.
Yeah,
It's
right,
been a
right,
while.
right.
We haven't been on here. It's been a while. I got to get it all out, man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. If you gotta beat it in their head, bro, literally whatever it takes, man. Right? Because again, these things are necessary, right? You gotta understand that. Yeah, repetitive. When you're doing something repetitive that's gonna equate to your successes, right? Then that's all day. Those are necessary steps, right? But when we need to break the cycle of doing repetitive stuff, that's a destruction to our development, right? And that's just what it is. So bang, bang, right? You gotta understand. Wake up, shake out of it. Again, we always there, right? We're telling you from our personal experience. We were there, right? And again, we ain't saying we figured everything out. All we're saying is
No,
that
we're still learning. That's the dope part about us. We're still learning, bro.
right,
We're still learning. And at the end of the day, we'll get to the point where you'll teach us and we'll continue to teach you. Because at the end of the day, I just want to see everybody get to a level where it's like, hey, money is no longer an issue.
Facts.
Because when money becomes no longer an issue, you get greater people at the end of the day. Naturally, because you're not just that feeling. It's like you're clawing, like, nah, you're not try to grab it. It's already there. Like everybody's chill. Like you're in a setting where everybody got money. It's a different feeling. It's like, yo, well, I got it's not maybe there's a little bit, a little bit of ego in there, I got this, I got that, I got this, and yeah, that'll happen. But at the end of the day, it's just like it'll go back to, hey, what did you do with this? And it's like, hey, I did that, and you did this. Okay, so how can I get into that? I can teach you. But it's just like to get to a level where we understand that, hey, no more just victim stuff. We got to get that out of our system. That's a mindset. It's just like being broke. Being broke is a mindset. At the end of the day, being wealthy is also a mindset. That's the turn on the game. It's like you have to be wealthy up here first. At the end of the day, if you're not wealthy up here, it doesn't matter. Because it don't matter how much money I can give you, $1 trillion, you're still gonna lose it. If you're not wealthy up here, because you're not gonna know what to do it, because naturally you're just gonna buy stuff. So at the end of the day, man, nope, I can already see where we're going. We'll do a couple of reactions here and there just to mix it up a little bit. So this is like an intro. This is the intro to the next part. See, we were doing Let's Talk before. Now we're moving to the next segment where we talk more about wealth, because it's more so about applying the things that we have said. So if you haven't watched the Let's Talk series, I think this is the closing out of the Let's Talk series, and we're moving on to wealth, baby. Let's get it. What you mean, man? Let's Talk series is over. You're like, what? I missed the whole thing. Go back. I'm gonna link it. It's gonna be right up here. So we move on to wealth. That's the next chapter in our book. Yep, on King Talk Live, where we talk about wealth. We're moving to wealth now, and also applying all of the knowledge that we collected throughout the series. So make sure you go back and start at episode 1, and you can also see our progression,
Facts.
which we've grown. So at the end of the day, appreciate you guys. Make sure you leave your comments in the comment section below.